Hello guys, welcome to Civil Engineering YouTube channel. Here in this video I will show you how to calculate the cutting length of triangular stirrups. Okay, so in previous video I have told you that how to calculate the cutting length of the rectangular stirrups. Okay, so this was very simple, but many students were asking me about to calculate the cutting length of the triangular stirrups. Okay, so this video is for you. Okay, so here we have a given data that the column width is how much, 600 mm. Okay, this is the cross section of the column. It means the top view of this column. Okay, so length is how much, 600 mm, and column depth is how much, 550 mm. You can tell it depth or width. Okay, so 450 mm. After that, clear cover is 40 mm. Okay, so clear cover means what? The gap between this stirrups and the outer surface of the column. Okay, so this clear cover is how much, 40 mm of this column. Okay, and after that, stirrups diameter is how much, 8 mm. Okay, the cutting length of triangular stirrups depend on the diameter of this stirrups. Okay, so stirrups diameter is how much, 8 mm. This stirrups has diameter 8 mm. Now let us see the formula. Okay, so the cutting length of the triangular stirrups will be what, 2 into h plus a plus 2 numbers into hook length minus 4 numbers into 90-degree bend. Guys, remember this formula. This is very important formula, and you can calculate all this value and put in this formula. You will get the cutting length of the triangular stirrups. Okay, so let us see 2h. What is h? H is this hypotenuse. Okay, we can see in this picture I have summarized everything. Okay, so this is stirrups, and this is b, this is our length a, and width is 450 mm, length is 600 mm, and this is the clear cover. Okay, so here h is this hypotenuse of this stirrups, because our stirrups is in triangular shapes. Okay, so if we cut this stirrups from midway, then this will make a triangle. Okay, so this in this triangle, this is 90-degree, and this will be our hypotenuse h. Okay, so this value is h. After that, a. Okay, so a is distance of this stirrups from this side. Okay, and remember that this a does not include this clear cover. Okay, so it is if the depth is, if the length of this column is 600 mm, then we have to subtract this clear cover to calculate this value of a. Okay, so I will see later. Okay, after that, 2 numbers into hook length. What is hook? Okay, so hook is this bending part. We can see here this stirrups has gone like this and bended like this. This stirrups has gone like this and bended like this. So this length is known as hook length. Okay, so this is the hook length. I will tell you how much we should provide the hook length. Okay, after that we have to subtract the 4 numbers into 90-degree bend. Okay guys, here we can see 2 into h, which includes this h and this h, 2h. After that, a, this length a. After that, 2 numbers into hook length, this hook length, and we will get total length of the triangular stirrups, but we have to subtract 4 into number of bend. Okay, so you can see here one, this is 1 bend, this is 2 bend, after that this is 3 bend, and this is 4 bend. Okay, so we have to deduct this bending, because when we bend this steel rod, then it got stretched somewhat. Okay, so this stretched part we have to remove for economical reason. Okay guys, so here I hope you understood that. Remember this h, we have to calculate the total cutting length. We have to calculate h, a, hook length, and after that bending portion we have to subtract bending portion. Okay, where h is what, root under a by 2 whole square plus b square. I will show you this later how this formula came. Okay, this is hypotenuse, this is perpendicular, this is base. Okay, from here you can calculate this h. After that, to calculate h we need the value a and b. Okay, so we need what, a and this b. to calculate the value of h. Okay, so let us see our calculation. Here first of all we will calculate the value a and b to calculate h, and after that we will put in the formula. Okay, so as shown in the drawing, you can see here in this drawing, a will be what, column width. Okay, this width of column, total width. After that we have to subtract two numbers into clear cover. I have previously told you that we have to deduct this clear cover from this whole length of the column. Okay, so after subtracting we will get how much, column width minus 2 into clear cover, and also we have to subtract half diameter of the stirrups. Okay, remember that this is very important calculation. We have to subtract 2 into half diameter of the stirrups, because half diameter of the stirrups we have to subtract from here, and half diameter we have to subtract from here. So this a value will come only after column width minus 2 numbers into clear cover minus 2 numbers into 1 by 2 diameter of the stirrups. So let us put the value there. Here column width is given how much, 600 mm, and 2 into number of clear cover is given how much, 40 mm. Okay, so this is 40 mm, and after that we have to subtract two numbers into half diameter of the stirrups, where the diameter of the stirrups is given 8 mm. So let us put all this value. Okay, so to calculate a, we have to subtract from this length of this column, okay, which is 600 mm. After that 2 into numbers of this clear cover, which is 40 mm. Our clear cover is 40 mm. After that we have to subtract 2 into half diameter, which is 8 mm. This diameter is how much, 8 mm. So after putting all this value we will get how much, 512 mm. So guys, we have easily calculated this value of a. Okay, now it's turn to calculate b. So in b, in the same way we can calculate this value b. Okay, so we have to subtract this value clear cover from the depth of the column or width of the column, where width of column is how much, 450 mm, which is here 450 mm. After that we have to subtract clear cover, two numbers into clear cover, which is 40 mm, and again we have to subtract from this side half diameter and this side half diameter. Okay, so after putting all this value we will get how much, 450 minus 80 minus 8, and we will get how much, 362 mm. Now the cutting length of the triangular stirrups. Here we have calculated guys a, b, and now we have to calculate h to get total cutting length of the triangular stirrup. So the cutting length of the triangular stirrup will be how much, 2 into h a plus 2 into number hook length and minus 4 numbers into 90 degree, above 90 degree bend. Okay, so here we have calculated a, and now we have to calculate h. So let us see how will we calculate h. Okay, so to calculate h, you can see if we divide this stirrups from the middle of the section, then we will get what, a, b, and this is hypotenuse, this is 90 degree. Okay, so using Pythagoras theorem we will get what, this portion which is a by 2. Okay, this whole portion is a, so if we divide from mid we will get what, a by 2. Okay, so here a by 2 whole square plus b square. So putting all this value for a and b, we will get how much, total 1,96,580 root under, and after solving this we will get how much, 443.373 mm. So guys, we have calculated h, we have also calculated a, we have calculated h, and we have the value of b. Okay, so now all the values has calculated. Now just we have to put all this value in the formula which we have already discussed. Okay, so the triangular stirrups cutting length will be what, 2 into h, which we have previously calculated, h equals to 443.373. okay, let me show you. This is 443.373. okay, after that this is a 512 mm, which we have already calculated this a. Okay, so let me show you. Here we have calculated a equal to 512 and b is 362 mm. Okay, so B is how much? Sorry, here there is no use of B, so only we have to put H, A and 2 into what? Hook length. Guys, here I have taken 10D as a hook length. You can take 8D, okay, you can take 12D, okay. So it depends on the diameter of the stirrups, okay. So I have already made a video on this, how much should be bend length for different diameter of the steel rod in a bar bending schedule, okay. So if you have not watched this video about complete bar bending schedule, then I will put the link in the description, you can watch, okay. I have shown you all the detail of the bar bending schedule, so you can see this video. I have put in the link in the description, okay. So you can see in the bar bending schedule that how much diameter, how much hook length should be put for the different diameter of the steel rod, okay. How much bending length should be deducted for different angle of bend in the bar bending schedule. So you can watch, I have put the link in the description, okay. So here 2 into H, after that plus A, 2 into hook length, which I have put 10D for hook length, okay. So 10D, there are 2 hook, so we have put 2 numbers into 10D, where D is the diameter of the stirrups, okay. And 4 into 3D, you have to deduct the strength part, it means bended part, okay. So 4 into 3D, for stirrups for bending we have taken 3D, where D is the diameter of the stirrups, okay. So putting all this value, we will get this much, and calculating all this value, we will get how much? 1462.74 mm, and approx in meter 1.462 meter, because 1000 mm makes what? 1 meter, okay. Using this conversion factor, we will get how much? This much mm and this much meter of the stirrups. So guys, in this way we can calculate the cutting length of the stirrups for the given data, okay. The dimension of the column may different, the diameter of the stirrups may different, the killer cover may be different, but process of calculating the cutting length of the triangular stirrups are same. So guys, this much for today. Please like this video and subscribe my channel for new update about civil engineering, okay. Thank you.